Alright, rolling along. 6 mana druid, epic spell. Summon a random beast from your hand and give it rushed. So, I feel like the only real way this will actually work is, if you have, if you're playing some type of like, well, I guess even if it's like big, like beast druid, you have the quest, so it's not like you need to summon a beast from your hand because like you just play like 5 big stuff and like your opponent can't deal with it. But yeah, we're playing some type of like combo big beast. Stampeding roar. That's Master's Call now. 3 mana, epic hunter spell. Discover a minion in your deck. If all 3 are beasts, draw them all. So pretty decent in terms of like mid-rangey type of beast. Especially like later stages, like in like 3 turns of the 7 and a high man, you can maybe draw Crackle and Razor Maul to like whack your opponent or something. So pretty decent. And plus it is like a hunt, it is hunter, so like 99 I mean not 99 but like a majority of the cards that you do run in hunter are beasts. So 3 mana, 1/2. Transform into one of Loti's 4 dinosaur forms. I don't know her dinosaur forms. Okay. Okay. Well, I don't know her dinosaur forms, so I have no clue. I mean, I really can't tell. But I'm sure she's gotta be pretty decent. Okay. Big Bad Voodoo. So this is a 2 mana shaman epic spell. Give a friendly minion death spell, summon a random minion that costs 1 more. Pretty decent in terms of like some type of like mid range. You can even run this even in even shaman. Pretty decent. You know, you have like Gray Man or like a Sea Giant on the field, and you get another Giant, so pretty decent. I think it can be played. I think the only real thing it probably won't be played is like Shutterbox Shaman. I guess they have some minions, but not too much. 5 mana, 5 5 mana, 5/5 Ember Skill Drake. This is a rare warrior dragon. If you're holding a dragon, gain 5 armor, so pretty decent in terms of value. Not 5 mana, 5/5, gain 5 armor, pretty decent. We may see some type of dragon warrior. I don't know. We saw it during the grand tournament. It's just the card needs an awful lot of help for it to really work. Blood Scalp Strategist. 3 mana. 2/4. If you have a weapon equipped, discover a spell. So pretty decent. This will probably be used in like mid-range tempo hunter, especially since they do run eagle horn bows and they do have candle shots. So you know you can get a kill command, you can get wandering monster, you can get unleash the hounds, you can get pretty decent stuff. Animal companion, so overall pretty decent in terms of values. So I think that card will be played in mid-range. And plus, it's a 3 mana 2/4, so the stats are pretty decent too. Elemental evac evacuation of osation, whatever, something like that. So this is 0 mana mage spell. The next elemental you play this turn costs 2 less. Pretty decent. We may see some type of interesting elemental mage. I know I made a deck on it a couple weeks ago. I thought the deck was overall pretty okay. It's just sometimes I would just get completely out tempoed by what's it called? By other like where meta decks were back in, well, I mean meta decks are always in style, but there was times where I would have to draw really well in order to beat my opponents. That's the only issue. So 5 Sightless Ranger. 5 mana, 3/4 rush. Overkill. Summon 2/1/1 bats. So pretty interesting. The bats are okay. I mean the stats are a little weak, but if you were to give this like regular stats, if you were to give this like a 5/5, that'd be pretty disgusting. Because then you would get to have like 5 mana 7/7, so that'd be pretty nuts. But has potential to be okay. I feel like that'd be more of a arena card than anything. Really doesn't see much competitive play. I guess I guess Paladin has like a bunch of stuff that can buff it, but that's about it. Why does it keep going up? Captain Hook Tusk. Oh, Rogue. Legendary. Wow, 8 mana, 6/3. Summon 3 birds from your deck, give them rush. It's just, I don't know. That's pretty weak, especially in terms of rush. If I were developing, I would give. I know giving them charge would be pretty disgusting, but pull some interesting combos with this. This is real. Like the stats are kind of weak, but I mean it's pretty slow, especially for a pirate deck. It should be like charge, but like summon 3 pirates is not necessarily the worst case scenario. We might see some type of like pirate rogue, but like I said, needs a lot of help. I will probably make a pirate rogue deck when the deck comes. I'll make like 1 or 2 meta decks, and then I'll do what I did last format. Then I'll make my own deck. I mean, it's not that hard to make decks. And of course, this went bad. Oh, please. But like I said, I feel like it will see some play. I don't know. It's just the main decks we've been seeing is what's like Espionage Rogue and then Baku Rogues. Those are like the only real decks we've seen. So we may see some type of like pirate rogue, but even then, like there needs to be some really disgusting pirates coming out for it to really work. Sinance. Sinance. Freeze common spell. Choose a minion, add a copy of it to your hand. Okay, so pretty decent. You can run this in some type of like mid-range shaman. You can run this in almost any type of priest deck. You know, you play in Death Rattle priest. Getting a second Amara is pretty nice. You know, you get to have like another. You can even use this in wild. You know, have 2 private Valens. Pretty disgusting. So it has potential to have some pretty interesting combos. You know, get a third Dustbreaker. Pretty nice. Gonk the Raptor. So this is a Druid. Oh, this is probably a beast. 7 mana 4/9 after your hero attacks and kills. I mean, it may attack again. pretty decent. We may see some type of. I know when Beku first came out, I guess like people were theory crafting, and some people were thinking like Beku like beasts. So if no one makes a Baku beast druid deck, I will. Plus Hadronox is what, 9 mana, so pretty interesting. So you can play like a beast taunt deck. You can have like Sleepy Dragon and all that interesting stuff. So Bog Slosher. So this is a Shaman rare. 3 mana 3/3. Battlecry, give a friendly minion to your hand. Return a friendly minion to your hand and give it +2/+2. So pretty decent. 3 mana 5/5 is pretty nice. You really can't use this in even Shaman, but Token Shaman seems pretty interesting. It's just, I mean, overall pretty decent in terms of value. I mean, you don't necessarily need to have an interesting combo. It's just pretty decent value. Like 3 mana 5/5 is wow. That's like PugChamp. So overall pretty interesting. 7 mana Wine Cracker. 7 mana 5/10. Overkill. Double this minion's attack. Okay. So it seems overall pretty okay. I mean, the stats are pretty disgusting. I mean, 7 mana, there's not much that could kill this other than like a death. Like Deathwing. Deathwing is really the only minion that can actually kill this. I guess there is what? I don't even think there's 10 attack minions. Oh, there's Cthulhu, yeah. But like, you can't even run this in some type of like combo priest. You know, you can like power shield divine favor, and then you could just like roll this out. It's just super like it is a little slow for it to really work, but I think it has potential to be pretty interesting. It's just like a threat that just doesn't die, and you know if your opponent wants to play small minions, especially like in in um in like standard format, you know your opponent can't really. I guess they'll have a little some answers to deal with, but you know your opponent can't deal with it. You know they're gonna die because you know 5, 10, 20, 40. So opponent only has so much they can do, and it's 7 mana, so you can maybe run that some type of like ramp druid, but so this is the Undertaker. 8 mana, 8/5. Battlecry gain the death battle effects of 3 friendly minions that died this game. So overall pretty decent. The only real decks that I can see this running is like Death Rattle Priest or like Death Rattle Rogue. Those are like the only real classes that actually run Death Rattles. I guess Hunter too. Pretty decent. It's just I guess you have Carnivorous Cube, you have Katharina. So you know it has potential to be pretty interesting. I mean it has potential, but yikes. It is like and I guess you have like what Devil Sword Eggs, so pretty interesting. So I think the card will see a little bit of play. I don't think it's going to be in every deck like Giggling Inventor, but wow, we're actually oh my gosh, I still have a lot more to do. I would at least get to Zul'jin at least. Sandraj. 3 mana, 3/3, Priest common. Whenever you cast a spell, summon a 1/1 zombie with taunt. Pretty okay. Has potential to be pretty okay. You can like run this in some type of like mid-rangey type of priest. You can even run this in like combo priest as well. It's just the only real spells that like mid-range dragons priest runs are like powered shields and like circle of healing. Guess you get to stop your opponent from hitting you, but you want like a fletching and protected and stuff, so it has potential to be good. I think we'll see some play. Regenerate. Oh, this is the priest. Restore 3 health, right? Yeah. I saw some of these. 0 mana priest spell. Restore 3 health, so we saw the one. We saw the soup vendor, so pretty okay. We get to draw a card for free. It's just this card takes up a slot. You can run this in almost any type of priest. I'm thinking of some type of like aggro priest that you can like you run happy ghouls and stuff like that. We actually have seen. Well, first off, the Zulok came out first, and then like other like archetypes have been coming out with it. Like other like classes have been playing it. Like the Zulok, the Voodoo Doctors and the Happy Ghouls. And then eventually turned into like priests running it because the hero power. Your opponent plays a 1-drop, you hero power turn 2, you get to summon Happy Ghouls, so pretty okay. Especially since Priest does have a lot of healing. You have Circle of Healing. If you have a bunch of damage minions on the field, and you have a Light Warden on the field, your opponent's going to get plastered. Moshog Announcer. 5 mana, epic. 6/5, so the stats are pretty decent. Enemies attacking this minion have a 50% chance to attack someone else. That's funny. I think that's funny art. But overall, pretty okay. You can even run this in like Baku decks. You play Baku Paladin. You just summon a bunch of token silver hands, and then your opponent wants to kill this. They really can't because 50-50 chance of hitting a silver hand recruit, which is pretty nice. Plus, like your opponent really won't be able to kill that. Opponent would have to like silence it and then like death it for it to actually work. But I think that will have potentially pretty interesting. I will probably run that in my Baku decks. Mark of the Loa. Uh-oh. 4 mana druid spell. Choose one. Give a minion +2/+4 and taunt, or summon 3/2 raptors. Pretty interesting, to be quite honest. I mean, it has potential. I mean, we'll probably see this run in like token druid. Having 3/2 raptors is pretty decent, especially in terms of if you have like Soul of the Forest. That's 2 extra like tridents you're gonna get, so it's potentially pretty okay. And especially since you can like have a minion with like +2/+4 with taunt. So it has potential. I think it will see some play. Snapjaw Shellfighter. 5 mana 3/8. Whenever adjacent minion takes damage, this minion takes it instead. Pretty interesting. 5 mana 3/8. The stats are okay. The 8 health is really what is intriguing to me, but you can pull some interesting combos. You can like powered shield, that becomes what? 10 divine spirit, divine favor, inner fire. That's 30 damage right there. So I know it's not. That's 40 damage. So it has potential to be pretty interesting. You can run this in and not necessarily just in combo priest, but you can run this in almost any type of deck. Being able to play around it. I guess your opponent will have. Well, I think the really only issue with this card is having Meteor. Whenever minion takes damage, this minion takes it instead. So, like, if your opponent meteors a minion that's next to it, will the 15 damage go to this one instead, and the 3/1 will go to this one? I'm just wondering, like, how that will actually work. Because that was, like, the only real downside to this card was, like, Meteor. But even then, like, how would meteor affect that? Because if it hits adjacent minions, the 3 damage should theoretically go to the Snapjaw Shell Fighter. Spitting Image. I'm going to do one more card. I'm going to get to Zul'jin, and then I'll call it a day. 3 mana epic mage spell. Whenever one of your minions is attacks, summon a copy of it. Okay, so pretty interesting. This will probably be ran in Tempo Mage. I know we haven't seen, ever since like Mana Worm got nerfed, I don't know, Mage has been kind of on a weaker spot, but still has potential to be pretty interesting. It's just, you can like get a, like a, I don't know, you can, I haven't ran like Mage in forever. I guess you can even run this in like Murloc Mage as well. Your opponent tries to kill like a war leader, you summon another war leader, so pretty nuts. It's just the war leader nerf like what, a year or so ago, have it going from just a 2-1 to like a just like 2 attack is pretty unfortunate, but you can like pull some interesting combos. Okay, Zul'jin, Berserker Throw. This is the Hunter Death Knight. I don't know exactly what the hero power does, but deal 2 damage. It's not much difference than I guess. Well, I guess it is a lot different than Rexar passive because it's just 2 face to the damage, 2 damage to the face. Where this can like use as a better ping. I don't know exactly what Zul'jin's battle cry is. Usually it's potentially pretty okay. I think people were hoping that Zul'jin would come out as like a... Oh, it's a 10 mana cost. See, like, that's kind of weak. It only showed us the hero passive. But, overall pretty okay. I think people were, like, getting a little frustrated because they really wanted, like, Zul'jin to be the next, like, Hunter. But he's the Death Knight. Oh, come on. Oh, yeah, it's to cast all your spells you played this game, so this will probably be ran. I forgot about that. But after I read that, I totally remember it now. So, like, people are talking about, like, the next Yogg Saron, so. Spell Hunter seems pretty interesting in it. You have Flanking Strikes, you have Unleash the Hounds, you have a bunch of secrets that you can run, so overall pretty interesting. Yeah, it's 10 mana. Cast all spells you played this game, targets chosen randomly. Especially since, I think it will see some play, and you gain 5 armor, so we will probably see some type of, like, secret Zul'jin Hunter. It's just, why would you play this over the Death Knight? I guess you could run, what, 2 Death Knights, right? I guess it's not illegal to do that, but you have to probably play this and then play the Death Knight Rexar. It's just, Death Knight Rexar is better for, like, later stages in the game, whereas this is, I guess it's not necessarily the worst, but you can only do so much with this. Whereas, like, build a beast is like, you get to have, like, pretty sizable stats that your opponent probably won't be able to deal with, but overall, pretty interesting. I think this card will see some play. I don't like that art. I don't like those shoulder pads. Those are ugly. What the heck? It looks like he's got a gosh dang hyena on him. What the balls? Lizard, please. But I think we'll see some play. But anyways, I know I went a little over video, but I wanted to at least get to Zul'jin. We're actually almost done. And then the deal 2 damage is pretty interesting as well. Zul'jin, I mean, we're almost done. Just have a little bit more, maybe 1 or 2 more videos, and then that's pretty much it. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. I will probably post the rest of the... I think they're doing the last card reveal session today, so we're going to get the rest of them today. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. I will probably post a video probably tomorrow. I might do one Thursday and one Friday. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.